everyone, today I wanted to talk about a really hyped up product here on YouTube, and it was in a ton of people's top 2017 and 17, or top favorites of 2017, and it was also in mine, and I'll link that video down below in case you've missed it. But it is the Stila Glitter and Glow eyeshadows. Now, I have done a review of a set I got, so let me just show you. I have these three, which are full sizes, and then I have these six, which are half sizes. I got them in two separate sets. So they have, a full size is $24. These are a little bit less than half size, but pretty much half size. And you can get a set of 3 for $25, or over Christmas they had a set of 3 glitters and 3 of the shimmer and glows, the new ones. And that was $45. And they currently have a set right now available of 3 for $25. So it seems like they'll probably always have a set or two available of these little minis. So I really love them, and you obviously know that if you've seen either one of those videos, and like I said, I will link them down below. But what I wanted to do today is talk about, I wanted to swatch each one I have, which I have 9, and I just looked on the website, and there are 18. So I have half of them. And I just wanted to swatch them because they're not all the same. They all have different chunks of glitter, and they swatch differently. Some are a little more opaque than others. So I wanted to just go over what I have and give you little reviews of it. So I'm going to start with these 3. Now, these were limited edition. They came out last year for summer. However, they're still available on Stila's website, Sephora's website, and Ulta's website, and they no longer say that they're limited edition. But these are like the duochrome ones. And so I have Sunset Cove. Now, this is the least of all of the duochromes. It's really just a pink. It's got like some micro glitter in it. And you can see it's not, I mean, it's pretty opaque. For this one, recommend putting down a shadow under it. It's got a ton of sparkle, but this is more of like a glittery eyeshadow than like a big chunky glitter. Next, I have the one that is on my eyes today, and this is a very duochrome one, and this is the shade Into the Blue. This one, I don't have anything on under this. I have a pink cream shadow that I'm panning, and that's it. And then I put a couple of shadows around it. But this one is extremely opaque, very, very metallic and duochrome. Great one. And the last full size and one that came out last year is Sea Siren. And this one is also really duochromatic. It's like a purpley, pinky, light blue. So you might think like online they look kind of similar, but I do feel like all 3 of these are extremely different. And I do like them all. If I had to choose one, I would definitely choose this Into the Blue. But these 2 are also really nice. This one's just the most duochromatic and the most impactful on the eyes. And I didn't mention, packaging super cute. It's this like plasticky stuff, plastic little cube. The product is actually inside. And then it's got these super soft doe foot applicator that's just really flat. For me, I personally feel like it's really easy to just swipe directly on the eyeshadow. Now, what I personally do is I do my entire eyeshadow look and then I just put this over it. I do that anyway. I always start out and go inwards. If you watch any of my Get Ready With Me's or anything, I'll link that playlist down below just in case you want to see me do some makeup on my face. I always do that because I just feel like it makes more sense, and I like the way it looks, like the final look. So that's not a big deal to me. I don't feel like I have a lot of fallout in general. I did go downtown one night, and I got a lot of fallout that night, and it was like all over all of my friends. Sometimes it'll get on John, but in general, it stays put really well. So those are these 3, and now I wanted to show you these other 6. And I do like them all. I'm not trying to say, I just wanted to show y'all swatches because I do feel like they're not all the same. Each one is a little bit different. So I'm going to start with this guy, which is next to Notte. Now, I did wear this quite a few times over Christmas. And these minis have the exact same packaging. And the doe foot applicator, I think it's the same size. Let's check. Let's do a little checkaroo. Yeah. The doe foot applicator is the same size. The wand is almost the same size. So, these little minis are great. And some of these do have a lot of use out of it. Like this one's Kitten Karma. Oh no, this one's Peachy Sheen. And you can definitely see that I have used it quite a bit. But I'm okay with that. You know, I would rather have a mini and use it all up before I bought a full size. So I really recommend those mini sets. Just look at them and make sure you don't already own one. So like currently there's a mini set out and I own 2 of the 3 set shades that are in it. And so for $25, I'd be getting 2 repeats and 1 new one. Whereas for $24, I could just get a full size of the one I don't already have, if that makes sense. So just things to, you know, be cognizant of always with mini sets, but especially with these. So again, I'm sorry, next to Notte, this one is right here. It's this beautiful burgundy. It is pretty opaque. I didn't have to put a shadow under it, but the glitter was much more fine than in some of the others. It's definitely there, but it looks almost more like a shimmery shadow than a true, like, glitter on your eyeballs. Next, we're going to go into this one, which is probably my favorite, and this, but it's also the most finicky, and it's Diamond Dust. And this is this gorgeous silver with a bunch of other colors in it. This one is not very opaque, and you can see it is a true glitter on the lids. It's beautiful. You do have to kind of I recommend putting like a silver shadow under it and then putting this over it. Otherwise, it'll look a little bit patchy. I also feel like this one, more than any of them, does kind of have fallout, which is disappointing because shade-wise, it is my favorite. Next, we've got these 4, and they do look relatively similar in the tube. So we've got Smoky Storm. This one is kind of a taupe. It is pretty opaque, and it's definitely glittery. It's got some gold glitter. It's like a taupe with gold glitter in it. Great shadow. All of these are great. Next, we've got Smoldering Satin. Now, this one is a little bit more warm tone. So, Smoldering Satin, Smoky Storm. If we're being completely honest, you don't need both of these. I will tell you that. I think on the lids, they're going to look very much the same. But I have both, so I wanted to show you both. Next, we've got the shade Kitten Karma. This one is probably the one I've used the most. I feel like this glitter particles are the thickest. This one is definitely a lot more warm tone. And do you kind of see... This has like almost like thicker particles than these two. And I know with it, you can kind of appreciate. These two have like smaller gold glitters and this one has like chunks of glitter. So it does give you a different look on the eyes. It really does. And finally, we've got Peachy Sheen. I like this one a lot too. This one is definitely the most warm tone. This one also has kind of a chunk of a glitter. And I do recommend putting a shadow under this one as well. So, those are the 9 Stila Glitter and Glows that I personally own. I love them all. Again, I really don't think you're going to need Smoldering Satin and Smoky Storm. I feel like on the eyes they look very, very similar. But I hope you can appreciate that even with these 9, again, there are 9 other ones that I don't own yet. I'm kind of planning on slowly accruing this collection because I love them so much. And I will wear them. Like today, all I have to do is go to school and work on it. And then I think we're going to get air, my friends and I. We'll do that. But I just love the way they look. So, you know, I think they're great. I just wanted to show y'all that each one is a little bit different. And that, you know, you can't buy Diamond Dust, or is that what it's called? Yeah, Diamond Dust and be like, okay, I don't like, you really need to try a couple of shades. Unless, of course, if you're like, I'm not going to wear glitter. It's not my thing. Cool, don't buy these. They're not for you. I'm sure there's a gazillion and 8 other makeup products that are for you. But if you're interested in this, they're super easy to apply. Again, for me personally, I highly recommend getting one of those sets to first try it off because you do get 3 for the price of 1. Yes, they're half sizes, but even by the amount, it's a good deal. And also, you get to try out 3 different shades. And as I did try to show you, each shade is a little bit different. And, you know, like I said, Diamond Dust is the least opaque. This one is, this Into the Blue is much more duochromatic than these other 2. You know, there's just some differences in each shadow, and I wanted to be able to show you that. So, that's all I have for you. As always, please leave me any questions, requests, suggestions, comments down below. If there's a Stila Glitter and Glow that you have that you think I need, that I didn't mention here, because again, these are the only 9 I have, let me know, because I will more than likely be picking it up, because I love them. And as always, if there's any video you want to see, I want to make videos that you want to watch, so let me know about that. And with that, I'll just see y'all real soon. Bye.